Greeting, traveler.
Change your mind.
You require my assistance? We're gonna be rich.
What is up, THL? Welcome back to yet another episode of Tavern Talk. I, of course, am your temporary stream up, Ted. I'm joined today by basedinc. How's it going?
It's good. Now, very tired, ready for the weekend. Nice 3-day weekend coming up.
Feel that. Also joining me today, as always, is JR. How's it going, man?
I'm doing good. It's Thursday. We're, as Base said, we're about to come across the 3-day weekend. Let's close this week off in good fashion.
And, of course, joining us tonight, our special guest, the man himself, Diamond. How's it going?
Good. Thanks for introducing me, Dad. How are you?
Pretty good, pretty good.
Let's go.
Ready to talk some THL? All right, so shall we get into it?
Sure.
Yes.
All
So
right.
we got week 2 of Legacy to talk about tonight,
Yeah. First, we're going to start off with last week.
which is the first time we get to do this since we don't get to do this week 1.
Yep.
Why not? Seems like we're thinking small. Sorry, let's go.
You know what? Fine, base. From now on, week 1, we're going to review the last week of the prior season. Sound good to you?
Okay. I'm so excited.
All right, but anyways. So, yeah, we're going to start off with our first matchup, drop table teams versus the subs, and I am really regretting giving this one to myself.
I was going to say.
Yeah. Stubbs got smacked up and down.
I'm really.
No, go ahead.
Like the Paladin bans are wild to me. That's weird.
Paladin's
though.
good.
Nah. I'm just kidding. But yeah, like it's really interesting. Like especially, like there's a lot of Demon Hunter brings, so that kind of makes sense. A lot of Warrior brings.
Yeah.
Mojo Pal has the outright always ban Paladin strat, and there's no Paladin to ban. That's great. Love to see that.
Like, you know, he would have banned Paladin if there had been an option.
For sure.
It looks like PWE was forced at gunpoint, is what I'm hearing in chat right now. I'm sorry.
So, looking at this matchup, I was just very surprised because I really thought this was going to be very close regardless of which direction it went in. So, yeah, this was a rough one. I think the biggest surprise for me was Snake getting swept just because he's such a powerhouse. And Agent PWE is a really strong player, but I definitely did not expect this to go the way it did in that match, especially.
I think PWE was the second best 1 seed last season. Like, don't look at the PR. Like, that was the second best 1 seed. Adamos won, PWE 2. Like, that was, like, he was the longest undefeated 1 seed in the season.
I did forget about that, so that's pretty fair.
Yeah. But yeah, let's move on quickly, please. I don't want to talk about this anymore.
Yeah,
Sure,
okay.
yeah.
Well,
F's in the chat for Big Ted.
All right. Next up, we have HSA versus Good Luck Albatrosses. And Base, this is you.
yeah, so we took this one 4-1. I had a super close series with Lotus. Game 5, I was dead to any burn for like 5 turns. So, that one was really tight. The rest of them were all 1-3s. So I'm sure that a lot of those games were a lot closer than that looks. But yeah. Also, Shaman, its only appearance right here, went 100% win rate right there.
Nice.
You love to see it.
I believe, it's funny, I do believe Mako brought it in Hero as well, and he did not have
had a 0% win right there.
Oof.
All or none for the Shaman.
But yeah, HSA is winning. Who's surprised?
I mean, I'm kind of surprised, but not for the reasons people. But I guess I don't know. I'm not surprised that they won. I'm surprised that they won in such dominating fashion.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't win the first week, so I'm a little surprised. Like,
That's
I don't know
fair.
if I've never won a first week. Ghost has never won a first week still. It's just, we start slow, but apparently not right now.
Yeah, I mean, one of my predictions came true, which was Skittles winning, and I guess I was hoping that Mike and Chewbacca would pull off the upsets, but I also knew they had some pretty tough matchups to deal with. When you're talking about Booze in the 4 to win in the 5, it's just like, those are going to be uphill battles.
That's probably the best 4-5, I think, in Legacy.
I would say it's definitely top 3 at the very least.
Oh, it's the best. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you're biased. You're biased.
Booze got runner-up MVP for the 2 last season, and then do win in the 5.
I mean,
Easy.
they did win. I think they have a right to say they're the best team. Until proven otherwise, they're also
I will give me a few days and I will find proof to the contrary. That's how this goes.
All right, sounds
Okay, Mr. Lawyer.
Well, I am Mr. Lawyer.
I know, that's why I said it.
I think we can go to the next one, yeah?
Yeah.
Moving on.
Next up, we have Diamonds Alleycast versus that
Wait,
Legend.
hold on a second. Did you intentionally give this where Ted got his own match, Base got her match, and then Diamond got his match? Because I'm starting to see a pattern here.
Yeah.
This is
No,
all
that's
random.
not how that worked.
This is all randomized. Yeah.
Mm.
I see you did a quick read of the show notes before the show.
So speaking of the match, I'm pretty happy with my team, how we did. I mean, I didn't do well, and I know 8-Bit was very close in his game 5, but then Bill and Heatshock both sweeping, Darden saved strong opponents, and then my Zaya and Cat went over for my Anadon. I don't know, just really good first week, I think. And I think this team is stronger than last season for sure. So I'm excited to keep it going for week 2.
Yeah. I mean, Diamond, again, your biggest issue is your PR wasn't low enough.
Of course.
There wasn't a big enough difference.
I mean, look, why am I 257? That's just not what I'm used to.
I was going to say, I remember you being in the 5 seed with much lower PR. What happened?
I subbed in here and there. And
That's fair.
Went bird.
I was going to say, Diamond only hits his wins when he's like at least a 200 PR dog.
Of course.
Yeah.
I was going to say, I think he won Big Game Hunter once. Am I wrong?
No, I did not. I got robbed twice.
I'm so
Oh,
sorry.
that's right. You got close.
I feel partially responsible for that.
Base, you had one job.
I had one job to not
Come on,
lose.
Base.
And you
Oddball
lost.
just came in there and
Well,
slapped me.
I mean, to be fair, I think unless Based went undefeated in Hero last season, whoever she lost to was getting BGH.
I mean,
Yeah.
that was
That's fair. That is accurate.
Yeah.
I mean, I will say this was pretty. It's pretty nice to see, your team come back, new name, a couple new players, yourself included. I was trying to remember. You obviously had, no pun intended, in the 1 seed, and that was replaced by Heatshock. But who was your 4 seed last season? I was trying to remember.
Copper Talon, the guy I had.
That's
on
right.
the team, and then he stopped playing Hearthstone, so I was like, I should probably play instead of him.
I was wondering what happened to him. I miss him.
And he's finishing high school, so I'm like, just finish your high school year if you want to come back and call.
Oh, that's right.
So, and
Yeah.
also shout out to Clarity. Clarity is not a 50 PR player. Clarity is a legend player, and
Yeah.
for some reason 50
I've heard this.
So
I'm like,
he got bailed out by the reset and us not having to count the last season.
Yeah.
I mean, like, that would have discouraged him to climb to legend for the first time. So yeah, big shout out to Clarity for that first time legend last month.
Just in general, Dad Legend with your mom kid in the 4. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Also, like that was my first week too of Legacy. It's like, oh, play your mom kid. I was like, not like this, man.
But yeah, I
Hey.
think
yeah,
It-
Beast in the 4. Seriously.
like up and down Dead Legend is really strong. So I think that's a big win for you guys.
For sure.
Well, we saw last season in Legacy, they were very up and down, I think, because if I remember correctly, they had like a really low week, then a really cold week, then a really hot week, then a really cold week. Like you couldn't really pin them down. And then as it got to like the very end, they were mostly in the running. But then I think when we got to the last week, they were pretty out of contention. So they're obviously a very strong team, especially with the roster changes. So we will see what happens with them.
Yeah. All right.
It's team.
Next up, our final gold matchup is the Pod People versus the Hot Zilfs. And go ahead, JR.
This match, this match result makes both so much sense and so little sense simultaneously, because it's like, I'm sure few people actually predicted Zilfs losing this one. I know I had, actually, I don't remember what predictions were, but the point is, like Zilfs are, we've talked about this. This is the 3rd season in a row Zilfs are playing. They're the same roster. And they've just been dominating. Meanwhile, you have Pod People, who have also been a notable strong team and did not change their roster at all from last season. And they're just like, you know, like people don't really think too much about them. And then weeks like this happen and they kind of show you, no, do not sleep on them. They are very strong. As we see here, Ridiculous Hat and Wicked Good taking some big wins against Coles and Donde, respectively. And Saku taking a big win against the wonderful Jim Philos to seal the deal. Like, this was just, you know, this must have been an exciting match to watch, like, unfold, you know, match by match. Also, side note, Rabobson did play his match for this week, and he was assuming he would make it to 550 after winning. But he's just short, so F's in the chat for Rabobson, please. Love that man, and I feel bad that he was so close. He was like, "This is my 3rd." He was posting in the Discord. This is his 3rd time where he's like 1 win away from passing 550 PR, and the last 2 times he lost his match right as he got up to that point. So he was so happy when he won, only to realize he was still just short.
It kind of surprises me that Rebob has never been 550.
Yeah.
Me too.
When I think Robson, I think 550 player. But you know,
Yeah.
3rd time's the charm. I think he
Yeah.
could again.
I believe.
For sure.
There's no way he loses next week, so that's pretty good.
No.
on bye.
And it's also worth mentioning, Zilfs did lose their week 1 last season and still had a fantastic run after that and just regained their momentum. So they could easily just shake this off and start dominating again like they did last season. I would not be surprised.
Yeah, I mean, definitely. You can lose week 1. It's an 8-week season. Plenty of time to catch up. And especially
absolutely.
Getting 11 points on a loss is very huge, too.
Nice close match.
Yeah.
I think Zilf have always been top 4 since they've been created, or since they've
Yeah.
started.
Yeah.
So,
Their first season they made top 4 and they were like very hyped up at that season, and then like they just came back and were just as hyped up because like they already had that momentum, roster didn't change, and now they're in a very similar boat here too.
I think they're just a solid team, and we should see more from them. And I think it's just 2 good teams playing each other. It's a close match. They got double digits in a loss. That's pretty good if you ask me.
I agree.
Oh, for sure.
All right, should we move on to the Red Conference?
Sure. Yeah.
Red Conference.
All right, first up, we have Dirty Mike and the Boys versus the Pious Brotherhood. Yeah, just a smackdown from Dirty Mike and the Boys.
I find it funny we got a smackdown in both conferences, 1 in each.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of interesting to me.
But yeah, this was just not a whole lot to say here.
No. Everybody on this team has been doing very well. Everybody brought their A game this week. For the record, Lefty in the 5 seed is absurd. So, in case that wasn't apparent already. But I'm also very happy to see Astro Frog stepping up in the 4.
Yeah. Also, good point by Dr. Fish in chat. 3-3-2 is happening, so it's so much closer than the scoreline shows.
That's true.
Yeah.
I mean, 8 points and not winning a single match is actually not bad, all things considered.
Yeah, absolutely.
Defiance Brotherhood's like a lot of new players to THL, right? Is Neb Canuck also new? Because that would be 4 new players. Neb Canuck is still...
Yeah,
Okay.
He came last season. Timothy Chambers is new. And then
Yeah, and so is Clone and Easy
Clone
Bake.
and Easy Bake, yeah.
I'm pretty sure Comp and Neb Canuck were both... Neb Canuck definitely played last season. I'm just trying to remember.
Comp's been around for a bit.
Yeah, Comp's been the captain of Defiance Brotherhood the whole time, right?
Yeah, he wasn't the original captain, but they've actually been one of the longest running teams, because like this team was here, for the record, when I started THL like 11 seasons ago.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. I really wish...
They took a short break for a few seasons, I think, before they came back. I'm like, somebody will post in chat who originally created Defiance Brotherhood, but I don't think it was Comp. If I'm wrong, correct me, but I believe Comp wasn't playing at that time.
I think, from what I know, I think Comp played, and then he went into Copa, like when all that Copa America was happening, he played in that. Then kind of dipped from THL, and then he came back a couple seasons ago. But I really wish that Clone and Fuel match, I don't know if it was on stream, but I think that's a really good match. And I wish that could have been on stream because it seems good. Because I know Fuel's really good, and I've heard only good things about Clone. So yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely see a lot of promise from that duo right there of Clone and Easy Bake.
And then Fish is talking in chat how good Easy Bake is as well. So pretty good.
And so yeah, they can definitely bounce back. All right.
I mean, it's only week 1. A lot can change. We'll see what happens.
Next up, we have ATL versus Amberflake Gaming. Base, go ahead.
Battle of the A's because, the alphabetical pairing. So we got everyone on ATL taking the win except for Ron.
That makes me very happy.
F's in the chat for Ron.
There we go. Yeah, I didn't see that coming at all.
I know, right?
I mean, Neji Boston, it's hard to pick against Neji Boston. I'm sure we're going to see him have a really dominant season in the one again. But yeah, really tight, almost every series. Free Hong Kong with the sweep here. He got swept, so he's 3-3 in hero in this between them. But yeah, tough loss for Dragon Rider. But yeah, the rest of it, that was 3-2 in every match. That's a really tight series.
For sure. I'm still very glad that Amberflight managed to pull 10 points together out of their 4 matches. 3 of their 4 losses went to game 5, so those points are extremely important.
Yeah. It's also really good to see.
No, go ahead.
Dr. Fish has survived the Shadow Realm and has returned to us after that loss at Mitsui. Yeah, I mean, it's got to be tough in there.
Also, Fish, what you're saying.
Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, anyone who knows Shunsui knows how that works.
What were we saying,
I was just...
Fish was saying my match didn't matter, but I pulled point. Points are always good, especially if you lose.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, really.
Like, when you look later on, Fish, when it's like 2 points separate you from winning and losing, in my case, it's a triple break tiebreaker when everyone has the same points, but you still lose. You take all the points you can get. So,
yep.
Yeah, it gets kind of unbelievable on THL how close playoffs end up being by the end.
Both.
Sorry, go on.
No, go ahead. I'll make my point.
I was just gonna say it's like 7-8 weeks, sometimes even longer. Hero last season 11 weeks. It ended up being a 2-point differential. That's insane.
Yes. I mean, those points really pile up, and it's kind of hard to really decipher just how much they all kind of matter individually. And on top of that, you look at something like I can just give you a good example of my last 2 seasons. Both my teams missed playoffs by 2 points or less.
Yeah,
it's very common for just to be so close at the very bitter end. We always see at least one fight like that every season. It's never you look at what happened last season, especially where there were so many teams in the running because the points were so close that a lot of different scenarios were possible.
Absolutely.
But the only other thing I want to mention is that I think I was very impressed by the fact that Christine managed to go 5 games with A2, who does not belong in the 3 seed. So props to her for, even if it's a first match of the season is a loss, definitely still a good opponent to lose to, for sure.
Yeah, definitely. Facing A2 in the 3 is kind of one of those matchups where you're saying, all right, I'm probably going to lose this. Let's just try to get as many points as I can.
I mean, I'm not going to be saying that when I have to eventually face him, but that's probably what's going to happen.
Yeah. Well, like, it's definitely not one of those losses that you're going to be upset about.
No, it's true. Definitely not.
All right. Shall we move on?
Yeah.
Yes.
Blood Bloomers versus Naya team. Diamond, go ahead.
Dude, Blood Bloomers OP. Like
They are.
Adamos OP winning. Honestly, like seeing how the matches are, if I was on last week, I would have predicted this because G kick in the 5, insane. And then who else? Sanguine sweeping Catharsis. That's a huge win as well. It's just Walter Pog. That's all I have to say about this match. That's
Yeah.
Sounds about right.
I mean, they still got
Blood
G-Kick in
Bloomers
5.
they made the finals last season. They only changed their 5 seed. And I mean, Silver T Fox team, as we said, really good 5 seed. G-Kick, not a bad replacement whatsoever.
Not at all.
I could say they got better
This is like
in the off season, and they made finals. Same with HSA. Both their finalist teams just decided to replace their 5 seeds and get better. So kind of crazy if you think about it.
I can't say you're wrong about that, but I also don't want to knock Silver T Fox Demon. So
Yeah, fair.
That's
No,
fair.
T-Fox,
I think there's plenty of room to be like not as good as G-Kick because G-Kick's insane. Like, how is that allowed? That's illegal.
how is he allowed to be a 5 seed? We've been asking that for many seasons.
That's such a high floor for that. Like, that's insane.
It's called G-Kick, went off on an adventure, came back, played Hearthstone, came back to TH. I was like, hey guys.
Killed Firebat.
Yeah.
Right,
Came back.
exactly.
Hey, Base, listen, you have no room to talk looking at your legacy team about
Okay, well,
how
that's
great
true.
his 5 seeds.
Version. He doesn't know how to play standard. What is
cares?
not
It's
being
doing.
able to play Jackson?
If
And
Based, you're, not,
player
based, you're not winning an argument. It's absurd on several
okay.
levels.
player
Regardless,
knows
like
how to
this
play
is
green
we're
cards,
arguing semantics at this point. The win does not belong in the 5 seed.
and if the card's golden, you really play that card. I think you'll be fine in the 5 seed.
So if you just don't try and play cards you're not allowed to play, you're fine in the 5. Is that what you're saying?
Well, I think if you
That's
pass
not
your
what's being
nature-
said, and you know that.
That's
Now
what
you're
he said, though.
you're twisting our words.
All right.
All right, let's.
Moving
Yeah,
on.
Yeah, I was going to say, let's move on. Last matchup, Chop versus Chaos Theory. Go ahead, JR.
I'm gonna have things to say to Based later. Just you wait.
Okay.
Chop versus Chaos Theory. So 2 teams. This one was a very anticipated match, in my opinion. I'm very shocked by the fact that this was 1 point difference. This was extremely close. Chop, despite winning 3 out of the 5 matches, both of their losses were sadly sweeps. So that ended up giving Chaos Theory the potential to actually, win despite the deficit. But because all of their losses were 3-1s, they were 1 point off. So unfortunate for them, but Chop must have been really happy because they start off with a win. Liquid Ox, Scritch, and Durden, big wins there. Definitely looking strong. My team is playing them this week, and I'm definitely eager to see how this all goes. Even though, as you'll see, one of our matches has already been played.
I just personally can't believe that Markshire can take a game off of Isocles. Like, yes, Isocles is strong, but so is Markshire. I would have expected him to at least go down 1-3.
Yeah. Like, that's a battle of 2, like, top 2 seeds, but at the same time, I think that's why you kind of expected to not go a sweep in either direction.
Yeah, exactly.
Isocles has just been super lifting cards because he really wants that most improved after last season.
Maybe they played a Priest Mirror, and then Markshire is like, you know what, it's game 3. I kind of need to do something.
Well, for better or for worse, they're off to a very different start than they did last season, so maybe that only means good things for them.
Maybe.
Yeah, I mean, 12-11. I think this is the closest match of last week, and
Yep.
I think both teams are really good. It's nice to see Durden because I think he's a THL kind of legend coming back and still kicking ass. Same with Scritch too.
Yeah.
They haven't played in THL, but they're still good. And then when you're talking about T-Fox, look at him go with the sweep. Good job,
Yeah.
T-Fox. OP.
Good stuff there. The biggest surprise for me actually was Scritch taking down Risen, just because those two are both pretty like comparable. But a lot of people would say like Risen doesn't belong in the 3, compared to like Scritch, who previously played in the 5, and he's definitely earned that spot in the 3. I'm looking forward to playing him this week.
Scritch is not a 5 seed. Even when
no.
and we were both in the 5 seed, there's a clear gap in our skill.
No, but it's funny to me because he definitely belongs in the 3 seed. Don't get me wrong. It's more of just that it's still kind of surreal to me knowing how many seasons I played with where he was in the 5 seed.
Oh god, okay, I get what you mean.
I mean, Damon, I would definitely agree that there's a gap between you and Scritch. Like, one of you carried Eddie and Tespa, and the other one didn't. So
True, yeah.
Dude, what can I say?
Oh god, I'm so glad I got that reference.
Everything he needs to know about Turtle Mage
Oh man.
from the past.
I
Amazing.
DM'd about Turtle Mage. That's a funny story for later.
Oh dear God.
All right. Well, anyways, I believe we are about halfway through the show at this point. So
All
let's go to our commercial.
Thank you so much for tuning into Tavern Talk. If you are enjoying our show, make sure you check out Wild and Out on Mondays, The Saloon on Tuesdays, and Hearthstone on Wednesdays, right here on twitch.tv/Team Hearth Legends. What is that? That's not enough content for you? Well, we stream THL matches on Friday from 8 to 10, Saturdays from 8 to 10, and Sundays as well. Sunday match schedule to be determined by caster and player availability. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited. But wait, that's not all. We also have incredible matches weekend afternoons on School Zone. Precise times and days subject to availability. Please consider subscribing to our channel. This subscription enables the THL team to help cover the various costs of operating our website, as well as improve the quality of our streams and content to our viewers. If you have Amazon Prime, Twitch Prime, you can sub to the channel for free. Subscribers will get a THL emoticon as well as the lovely THL chat badge. So hit that heart button, keep the notifications on to make sure you catch our team broadcasting live. We appreciate each and every one of you. Special note to our viewers, check out THL's other social media points of interest website, teamhearthlegends.com. Follow us on Twitter at THL_HS and follow us on Discord. Join us on Discord, Team Hearth Legends.
You know what, Diamond, I was a little disappointed we weren't getting hand motions the entire way through, but like
Saloon special.
Saloon special. All right. Anyways.
Oh, did you not see me point to the sub button? I think that was pretty good. Well, I also missed, and then I went the other way.
Yeah, but anyways, it's time to get into what we think is going to happen next week. First matchup is Drop Table Teams versus Dad Legend. We have the 1 seed being Agent PWE versus Honest Zabe, 2 seed being Glocka versus Myanodon, 3 seed Posca versus Yellow Dart, 4 seed Mojo Pal versus Your Mom Kid, and 5 seed Snake Paws versus Clarity. And as you guys can see, Snake Paws already got the win.
A sweep at that.
Yeah.
Damn.
FOD's OP.
So Drop Table Teams, out of 6 matches, they have not dropped a single match yet.
Yeah. That's a pretty solid start.
Oy vey. Well, Ted, what are you thinking so far?
For our predictions, I think I have to go Zabe in the 1. And then, honestly, I think I go Zabe in the 1 and then Drop Table for the rest of them. I think it's going to be another very strong performance.
Interesting.
What do you think, JR?
I definitely think Zabe and her mom kid and your mom kid take wins for Dad Legend. And I do agree. I think No Glocko takes the win over Myanodon. The 3 seed match is the one I think is the hardest to call because both Posca and Yellow Dart are very strong players, especially in the 3 seed. And like even ignoring the PR, I just feel like I'd be saying, yeah, these two are very comparable. It's very hard to read. If I had to go off of classes, though, I'm gonna give Rogue the slight edge over Paladin, and say Posca takes that one. So Drop Table Teams 3-2. I think this is gonna be a close one way or the other.
All right. Based, what do you think?
All right, so I'm picking PWE. I'm sorry, Zabe. Love you. But I'm picking PWE until he's 550, just forever. I'll give it to my Anodon in the 2. It's really close there. Throw it back over to Posca in the 3, and then your Mum Kid in the 4, battling it out against his No Pros Here friends. So that's going to be a 3-2 for drop table.
All right, and finally, Diamond.
All right, so I would give the 1 to Zabe because Zabe's OP. Same with
He is
mine.
OP.
And then I actually just give the rest to drop table. And I gotta say, like, I remember Snake Fods coming into THL was kind of like not, I don't say not good, but I think they've definitely improved since they've been playing in THL. Because I know they like kind of struggled at the beginning, but starting off 2-0, especially sweep over Clarity, that's really big. So,
Yeah.
I think this is 3-2. Wait,
Hold on.
Yeah, 2 drop table.
We do have a score update since I got these screenshots.
Alert,
dear God.
alert,
We had
alert.
Glocko with a 3-2 win over my Anodon in the 2.
Oof!
Okay.
My prediction!
Stabbed.
Called that.
Gone.
No, Glocko.
Oh no. How will I go on?
Oh no,
Based is
Glocko.
destroyed.
That's it. I'm sorry, I'm quitting. Goodbye.
Looks
Bye,
like
babe.
you've been.
Bye.
Wait. Looks like you've been debased.
Aww. Anyways,
Screw all you guys.
That's,
I laughed on the behalf of all of Twitch chat with the small.
Thank you,
haha.
Diamond.
No
Alright.
problem.
next up we have HSA versus Air Night Fan Gang, and well, Base, you get this one again.
all right, so I'm
Based,
going
more
to be
like biased.
biased. No, we know I'm biased. Think that I'm not writing that article series anymore, so that name's gone. Anyways, so we got basedinc taking on Rescue Wabbit, Ghost, and Black Swan or Shadow Ranger. 2-star Mako taking on Dark Seed. Dark Seed. How do you say his name? Actually,
Dark side.
Dark Side.
It's Dark Side, yeah.
Interesting.
Like the villain. And
If it's not Dark Side, then I've been lied to for the past 3 years or so.
it's like the
Okay.
DC villain. So
Okay,
Yeah, exactly.
gotcha. And then we got Boozosaurus taking on the not washed up THL Lemur and Duin taking on Swashbuckler. So I think what strategy I'm going to go with this week? I think I'm going to give it to the basedinc in the 1, the Ghost in the 2, the 2-star Mako in the 3, Boozosaurus in the 4, Duin in the 5, and Sage in the captain spot. Yeah.
nice.
I mean, let's be honest, if you're not taking Sage over any other captain, what are you doing?
I mean,
fair.
that was my homage to Sage picks. Let's go.
I just feel bad because it should be close given that Dark Side has been a captain so long. He's been a captain almost as long as Sage has been one.
Yeah, but
Yes.
no one can argue with 4
Sage has won more
championships.
No, you can't.
Sage
You
doesn't even
absolutely
know how
can't.
many championships he has.
It's either 4 or 5.
Sage.
It is 5.
Sage
but-
fascinates me in all the best
Well,
of ways.
it's 4 in Legacy, right? Or is it 5 in
I think-
Legacy?
I think Sage has won more.
It's 4 in
championships
Legacy.
Yeah, 4 in
than
Legacy,
season
1
one
hero.
Played.
One in
Yeah.
Hero from 2 seasons ago
Yep.
Yep.
with
Yeah.
Dad Legend.
I would
Yeah.
rather not be reminded of that.
Oh, I'm sorry about
Yeah.
that. I forgot.
Yeah. Anyways, JR, what do you think?
God, this is a tough one. So just to clarify, Black Swan is Shadow Ranger now?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. That's Shadow Ranger.
Shadow
I'm just
Ranger
curious
has
as to why the name change.
I thought that was always his battle tag.
Yeah, I think so.
Was it?
Shadow Ranger has 3 things: the disc.
Yeah. Opala. Yeah.
Because I've played him twice, and I feel pretty confident saying his battle tag was actually Shadow Ranger.
I don't remember. I think it's Black Swan now, though.
Well, fair enough. Match results. Good lord, this is a tough one. I'm going to say Based wins in the 1, not just because I want to be her brother in Hero tonight and give myself some good mojo. I'm going to say Black Swan / Shadow Ranger wins it in the 2. Got to go with Mako in the 3 there. Sorry, Dark Side. Got to go with Booze in the 4. And I'm going to make the spicy call of Swashbuckler winning the 5. So, yeah, that's 3-2 HSA.
There's definitely some spice there.
You're
Oh,
just
wait.
going to bet against Duin every week, huh?
Possibly. No, I say, sorry, 3-2 SPG.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Oh. I mean, that's a hot take.
Yeah.
That is a hot take.
Sorry, let me. That's
I mean,
a take.
I'm probably going to be proven wrong, but you know what? I'm probably going to be known for my bad takes eventually, so I might as well embrace that.
We lose early. It's all good.
All right,
I was
Tavern.
going to say you guys are not off to the rough start you had last season.
We just have to win the last weekend.
Yeah, just win playoffs, easy.
Easy.
We already beat the toughest matchup of GLA, so you're smooth sailing.
Yeah,
We don't really know that because it's week 2.
That's fair.
that's
You ever
fair.
hear of Diamonds Alley Cats? Jokes.
I was gonna say, yeah, but that was all. But I bring it up more because like that was last season. I think that was the matchup that we thought was going to be pretty.
Oh, they slapped us
impactful.
last week or last season.
They did.
Yeah.
But like you guys were still in a really strong position, so it didn't
Yeah.
matter too much.
Anyways, Diamond, what are your thoughts?
All right. I have 2 major thoughts of actual matchups where I think Wabbit versus Based will be close, and then I think I just feel bad for Swash. This is 5-0 HSA. I'm sorry, but it just
Ouch.
they just like I'd say like Based and Wabbit could go either way depending on how the mage games go. I think, but the rest of it's just HSA.
I think I'm gonna have to agree with Diamond and Based here.
Really?
Oh no. It's happened.
You didn't get cursed because
Yeah, JR saved you. JR saved you.
bless JR.
Oh, thank God.
I'm gonna be watching closely when my team's match comes up.
What?
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 Curses aren't real, JR.
Mhm.
Which
I'm still gonna
they
be
are
watching.
real.
I'm still gonna be watching like a hawk.
Okay.
All right. Anyways, next up we have Distubs versus Diamond's Alley Cats. This is you,
Ooh.
Diamond.
Yeah.
Well, it's both of you technically.
Yeah. Well,
Oh yeah, Ted. Let's. All right, I'm going through this. So I think Heatshock will win the 1. Bill versus the Big Ted is closer than people think. I'm giving it to Bill, but Ted, please. I'm
Wow.
talking to you on the DMs. Don't do this.
For the record, I thought it was as close as you thought it was.
Yeah, it's definitely like it's close.
It's very
For sure.
close, absolutely.
Zancat versus Osmonaut. I'm gonna give it to Zan, even though I like Oz. I have information that you guys don't. I don't think I'm gonna win this week. Surprise, surprise.
Diamond, neither do I.
Yeah, it's like if I lose, I don't think I'm winning
God,
this
you
week.
two.
And then I think 8-bit wins just because Quaz isn't at the good number.
You know, Diamond, I'm gonna go bold. I'm even going to give you the famous Diamond loss, 3-1.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Wow. Surprise.
Yeah, but I'll go next. You know what? Who am I kidding? It's gonna be 4-1 Stubbs with only me losing.
Well,
Beautiful.
in fairness,
Beautiful.
Ted, I have to ask. You said that last week, and we all know what happened last week. Are you sure you don't want to change
Okay.
that?
Yeah.
Okay. Can I offer you that maybe it should be everyone but Quaz wins?
I'm down for that.
Yeah, Ted, I think
Give
you
it
should
the
give
Quaz
yourself
strat.
more credit. Give yourself more credit, Ted.
After Hero playoffs last season, I know Ted wants to go there.
No.
Let's. Hey, Base, what are your takes?
Yeah, Face,
Alright,
go ahead.
I need to bring up bad memories.
I'm gonna have to go with Heatshock in the 1.
I'm terrible
'cause,
at this, aren't I?
Man, I think that Heatshock in the 1 is Heatshock anywhere is just OP. I'll give it to you, Ted, in the 2. I think that is going to be a sweet match, fun to watch. Give it to Oz in the 3 there. Give it to Diamond in the 4. Probably 8-bit in the 5. So that it would. The prediction's 3-2, but apparently I'm already off, and it's going 2-3 the other way if that's true. But yeah, that's my predictions.
Well, I mean, I was gonna say Diamond can tell you why it's smart to pick me over Bill.
Why is that?
Ooh. Spice.
Diamond.
Because
But
Bill
wait,
with Ted, historically, it's always close, but Ted has always won. And I don't know how it happens. Or it's not that Ted's bad, sorry, but it's just like every
Wow.
time, like Bill's got this, and then Ted just wins. That's like, we're all just like, so we call Bill, Ted, Bill's kryptonite because Ted's and they played like 4 times, I think.
Yeah,
or
I
3.
think so.
And it's like oh yeah.
Amazing.
Fun fact, I've beaten Bill twice in Legacy, and both times it was due to ridiculous RNG, where the first time I top decked a Flame Tongue Totem while it still cost 2, and I got a Alakir off of that Nimbus card, that Shaman card that gives you a random elemental to your hand. And then I play against him last season, and I only won because I evolved some 7-drop minion I had into Walking Fountain to give me enough life to survive the turn.
Yeah, I definitely remember. I think I played him in World Cup, and I was like completely out of the match. I had no chance, and then just a completely BS puzzle box ended up stealing it from me.
You heard it here first. Bill only loses to RNG. So if we can get rid of those RNG losses, Bill's undefeated. Bill's MVP this
also,
season.
Ted, didn't you wreck me in World Cup, or am I confusing you with somebody else?
I don't know.
That might have been you.
I don't remember.
Forget.
World Cup was a while ago.
Everybody kicked my ass in World Cup when I competed, so I was just like, God damn.
All I remember about World Cup is I went 3-0 in my group and then got smacked around by Triss in the first round of the bracket.
God. That sounds unpleasant.
My World Cup experience was winning against Surlos, I think losing against someone else, and then I was like, oh wait, I have to go camping. Chronic, can we reschedule? No, Diamond, we cannot reschedule. Okay, bye guys. And that was it.
All right,
I think now that I remember though, I think I was in your group because I think I lost to you, Bill, and my Anodon.
Yeah, I believe that was the group.
That was it. Yeah, I think I lost to both you and Bill, and where I won the first game and then lost the next 2.
But anyways, we're getting off topic here. JR,
I'll go with the quick predictions.
Yeah.
Shock takes the 1. Big Ted takes the 2. Osmonaut takes the 3 because I don't bet against Oz for a reason. Kurafindui takes the 4. Sorry, Diamond. And 8-Bit takes the 5. 3-2 stubs.
All right, I'll take it.
Also, for all the jokes of me losing, I did actually lose this match already before this game started, 1-3. So that's why me and Ted are making jokes about me losing.
Just want to clear on that. Yeah.
Yeah, just to be clear. I don't think JR knew. So
I didn't know.
Oh, you didn't?
No.
Okay.
Like, I remembered you saying you were playing a match. I just assumed it wasn't Legacy. That's the problem. But then I forgot that you were only playing in Legacy this season.
No, I play in Hero. I'm
crazy. We're literally playing your team. Yeah.
All right. Anyways,
I forget things.
Our final goal matchup: Hot Zilfs versus Good Luck Albatrosses. JR, go ahead.
This one I'm excited for. This is a Clash of the Titans that we did not get. This is the last time these teams played was 2 seasons ago, so I'm excited to see how this all plays out. As we can see from the results, Rabobson already won his 2-seed match against Skittles 3-0. Once again, RIP Rabobson for being literally just shot, less than a point shy of 550. And Jim Fallow's losing to Chewbacca 3-2, so it's currently 6-4 Zilfs. I think this is going to be a pretty tight one, though. Let me think. I'm going to say, all right, so I'm going to give it to Mike in the 4 because he's my boy. I'm going to definitely cheer for him. I'm going to say Lotus with the slight edge over Coles. And then Donde over Wild 9. So 3-2 GLA.
All right. Diamond, what do you think?
So I think discarding the match that I already played, I think Lotus is going to win the 1. I think Wild 9's going to win in the 3. He's Desharmo's replacement. And I recommended him for the team because I've DM'd him a bit and I'm like, hey, play on this team. So I'm like, I think he'll do really good in this first game. I think Anfal's going to win. So that puts it 4-1 3-2 GLA.
All right. Based, what do you think?
I'm sorry, Coles. Be basedinc. Love Lotus Knight. He's gonna have to bounce back after last week. Sorry for rolling you pretty high last week, Lotus. Give him in the 1. I'm gonna give Skittles the 2. Taking down Ghost, that's big. Give it to Donde in the 3, Anfall in the 4 because Anfall OP, and then Jim Philos in the 5, and that will be 3-2 Hot Zilfs.
Nice.
Also, I just looked up the number. Rabobson is at 549.42.
Yeah, I forgot to clarify.
Yeah.
He was less than a point away.
Yeah, 0.58 away.
From 550. Yeah.
Oof.
That's rough.
Again,
But,
F's in the chat for Robobson.
Yeah, anyways, I think I have to go Lotus in the 1, Donde in the 3, and I'll say Amphil in the 4. So that's 3-2 Hot Zilfs.
This one's going to be tight.
Definitely.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Very tight. Yes.
Time to move on to red. First up, we have ATL versus Anoyo team. In the 1 seed, we have Raw Mexico versus Amaj. 2 seed, Free Hong Kong, aka Pond, versus anybody. Help.
Catharsis.
Catharsis.
Catharsis, that's right. 3 seed, we have A2 versus Matt Arms. 4 seed, Matty Ebbs versus Zathune. And 5 seed, Chun Sui versus Tito Santana. You know what? I'm going to go with another one of my favorite picks. I'm going to say 4-1 ATL.
Who loses, though?
Ron, obviously.
I needed to be sure. Not going to lie, I wish Brushy Tuner was here to like have the roasting of Ron.
Oh, yeah. Hey,
He's here in spirit.
Yeah, well, I was going to say, like, I have to pick up the roasting of Ron when he leaves next season. I need to take over
You're doing a good job
his
already.
position.
I'm not
Thank you,
gonna because it's like Brushy has like 50% top notch roasting game, and I'm never gonna be able to compete with that. So I'm just stepping back before I make myself look that much worse.
well, no, I was
No
going
need
to
to
say.
embarrass myself.
Well, no, I was going to say, like, we need you, like, because we won't have the quality of Brushy. We just need, like, so much quantity. We just need
This is
everybody
true.
roasting Ron. Anyways.
I mean, I gotta roast him with love because I love Ron Mexico with a fiery passion.
So, do you think he's going to win this?
Strictly
Yeah.
platonically, of course.
Yeah, JR, why don't you
JR,
tell us how you think this
talk about
matchup is going to go?
Does Ron beat Amaj?
Oh, hold on a second. I think he will. I think Ron is. I mean, Amaj is very good, but I'm going to give it to Ron. Honestly, I would love to see an upset from the Anoyo team because they definitely struggled a lot last season, and I think they're very underrated. But ATL, looking at them, is just like I think this is going to be the run that they looked like they were going to have last season when they were like dominating their first 2 weeks and then just like plummeted after that and never really recovered. So I'm going to say Ron takes the 1, Pond takes the 2. I really want to give Matt the win here against A2 because I love both of these guys very much, but I got to give it to A2. But I am going to say that Zethund and Tito Santana take the 4 and 5 for Noya team, so 3-2 ATL.
All right, Diamond, what do you think?
I think Ron Mexico, the up and coming streamer who has a really good emote. Can I say that? You know?
Yes.
Yep.
Not biased at all. I think he's
I mean, that's a
gonna
different issue.
win. Yeah, I think Catharsis is gonna win, even though I don't know much about them. I just have a feeling. I like their classes, to be honest, more than pawns. I think A2, my guy, he's gonna win as well. Matty Ebbs will win. And then I think Tito Santana will win, because I know Mad at Arms was DMing and talking captains, what's the biggest sub I can bring in? And literally brought the biggest sub they can bring in. So
Biggest
All
sub.
right.
Delicious.
Now you're making me hungry for a sub.
Yeah. Come on, Diamond.
What are you doing?
Anyways, finally, Base, what do you think?
All right, so give it to Ron in the 1. Big shout out to Ron, the up and coming streamer with a sweet emote. Free Hong Kong in the 2. Gonna give it to Matt at Arms, calling the big upset in the 3. Let's go, Matt. And then we'll just keep picking Matty Ebbs in the 4. And yeah, I don't think Shinsui is sending anyone to the Shadow Realm. Also, I'm pretty sure that that's just like a Voldemort respelling of Totino's Pizza right there. I still think it's Totino's playing secretly. So yeah, Totino's Santana in the 5. And that's going to be 3-2 for ATL.
All right, sweet. Next up, we have the Blood Bloomers versus Amber Flight. Jeez, base, go ahead.
All right, so we got a clash of Titans in the one with Adamos taking on Neji Boston. Is Adamos? Are you with us, Walter Pog? Can I get a Walter Pog in the chat from Adamos? And then we got Sanguine taking on Dragon Rider. That's going to be also absolutely awesome. Ator taking on Christine. Medusa's taking on Bitbeaker, and G-Kick versus Dr. Fish.
Hey, we got a Walter Pong in the chat.
Walter
We
Pong.
did. Oh, thank God. That means he's here. He's with us. Wow. Okay. All right. Here we go. Coin time. It goes Adamos in the one. Coin time. That's Dragon Rider in the 2. I'm going to get to Christine in the 3. That was such a huge score last week against A2. Sorry, Beaker. Medusa's in the 4, and then Dr. Fish in the 5. So that is
Dr. Fish beating G-Kick. I think that's very doable, but that's
I think
that's a
game's
bold
already
move there,
played.
Cotton.
It
was.
I think it possibly has already been played, but I'm not sure. That is a 3-2 for Amberflight. That is a hot take.
Wait, somehow I don't believe you that you're not sure.
I'm pretty sure that they played, but I'm not sure.
Oh, okay.
Let me double check.
No.
I have no basis on that, actually.
It has not been reported yet.
Damn.
Fish says they play Saturday.
So right now.
So basically just a liar, I guess.
Liar Inc.
Liar Inc. All right. Who's up next?
I'll go next. I'm going to say, you know what? You guys want bold hot takes?
Yeah, let's go.
I'm going to say G-Kicks wins for Blood Bloomers in the 5, but Amber Flight takes the top 4.
Oh, that's hot.
See, I was gonna go there first, so I'm a little upset that Ted stole my thunder.
Hold on. We'll rewind time. Hey, JR, you're next after Based. What's your take?
Okay. So, the one I'm definitely giving to Neji Boston. Adamos is really good, but I think Neji Boston is a force to be reckoned with this season. So also for the record, this is actually the second time that Sanguine and Dragon Rider have played each other in THL Legacy. The first time they played was 2 seasons ago, and Dragon Rider took it. So I'm putting my money on her winning it again this time. I think she's going to make a fantastic comeback this week. I'm also going to say Christine beats Ator because for the same reasons Base mentioned before. And then I think Medusa's and G-Kick are going to take the 4-5 for the Blood Bloomers. So yeah, Amberflight Gaming takes it 3-2.
I feel like Christine is very under PR'd at sub 300. Anyways, Adam, what do you think?
I'm ready. And guess what? I don't have hot takes. Adam OP.
True.
Adam, next season you should change your name from Adamos to Adam OP. I gotta say, Adam's gonna win the 1. I think Sanguine's also gonna take it in the 1. I also want to see Adam versus Neji on stream if they want to. That's a good match.
That would be a pretty exciting one.
I think Ator wins as well because they're at that PR, so they should win because there is a big difference. I don't know much about Christine except she streams, but I know Ator better. And then I think this is my hottest take of this week is Bitbeaker beats Medusa's. And then I think G-Kick's gonna win because G-Kick OP as well. Sorry, Fish. If you guys weren't playing each other, I'd vote for both of you. But G-Kick OP.
Sorry.
No, go ahead. I didn't really have much to say.
I was just gonna say, is Bitbeaker over Medusa's really that hot of a take?
I mean,
I don't think so.
I don't think so personally.
It's pretty close.
Yeah.
I just wanted to say it's a hot take because you guys all did your hot takes.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
you don't get to take these cold takes and then say they're hot. You don't get to microwave your takes and throw them at us. It's not cool.
It's cold up here. I can't make hot takes.
Dude.
Hey,
Come on, don't lie
Stop
to
being
me.
so Canadian.
It's so nice right now. It's like we'll tell it's so sunny right now.
Oh my god.
Yeah, how dare you?
How very Canadian of you.
I am like 400, 300 miles away from you. It is hot today, man. Don't lie to me.
Yeah, it was so
Yeah.
hot here.
Also, I just want to give a big shout out to G-Kick in the chat, gifting 2 subs to Clarity and Edgy Boston.
Let's go.
Is that bribery in chat?
Yeah, to the enemy.
THL.
All right. Anyways, next up we have Chop versus IDK and JR. This is you.
Wait, we get to talk about my team?
Yeah.
Yay, go
Oh my god. Sorry, I was so upset that there was like no reason to talk about my team last week, but I'm also kind of glad because as people might be noticing, there have been some roster changes on the team. So we had 2 departures, first being Inzi, who was in the 1 seed, and then secondly being Rainy Days, who was in the 4. Inzi unfortunately needed to step back. He is still playing in THL, but with everything going on, he respectfully decided to stick to 2 teams as opposed to 3. So I'm going to miss him, but we did pick up the wonderful plants in his place, so I can't say I'm unhappy about this change. And then we have Swelly taking over for Rainy Days in the 4 seed. For the record, his PR is messed up. He actually should be about like 340 PR from his subbing in last season. It was just an error. I don't know why it hasn't been fixed yet. But yeah, my team like had to kind of scramble. Like we were very grateful we had a bye last week because it allowed us to fix all of these roster changes that needed to happen. And I'm feeling very confident about us this season. So I think Plants is going to take it over Liquidox. I think Markshire I think Marty can beat Markshire, but Markshire is really good, so I'm going to give it to him just to not jinx my team too much. I'm of course not going to beat Scritch because Caster Curse, of course. Durden already beat Swelly, and Jerry Damage is going to beat Sharkbait. Wait, I just predicted my own team losing 3-2.
Well, that's what.
Do you want to say
Okay.
you win, maybe? Be positive?
I'm going to actually say Marty beats Markshire, but I lose to Scritch, so 3-2 us.
Okay.
Let's go!
All right.
Interesting take.
You know what? I'm gonna say. I think I'm gonna give it to Plants in the 1, Marty in the 2. I'll go. Oh, JR. I'll go you in the 4 or 3, and I'll go.
Okay.
You know what? I'll go Jerry in the 5. I'm gonna say you guys win the rest.
Damn.
Wait, did you skip Swally Durden?
Yeah, Swelly already lost.
Oh, that was already played.
Oh, okay. That's why I was like, wait. Okay. All right, that was my bad.
All right, Tavern. What do you think?
I think Ox is gonna take it. You know, he's Twitch partner. That's gotta have some merit to his wins.
Does it though?
Yeah. Ox is really good.
I mean he is. I'm not going to deny that.
I also think, ban that warrior plants. That's a little hot tip because I think Markshire beats Marty B. I still don't know if his favorite player is Ilya Kovalchuk, Ted. I'm still waiting on the answer.
Good news is he might be coming on Saloon in a few weeks. So,
Woohoo!
anyways,
I think JR, you might win. I don't know what mage deck you're bringing, but that's kind of a hype bring. So I hope you do well with that. And then I think Jerry's gonna win the 5. So I think I said 3. I think I have Illy Dilly's winning.
Yeah. Well, hold on. Who did you say would win the 2?
Markshire.
You got
so
you
it'd
got Chop
be-
winning.
You got Chop winning.
You
3-2.
also have it in the notes. So you got Chop winning.
Oh, I can't read. we went over this before.
You should maybe wear glasses.
Yeah, I'll go get them.
Yeah, there we go.
all right.
So
While he gets his glasses based.
I have my glasses
I'm
on.
now wearing glasses.
I've got contacts.
We're
So,
all
yeah.
blind.
Okay,
All right.
3-2 chop.
You don't want to know how nearsighted I am. You'll be the opposite of jealous.
All right. Has
Consent?
that their prediction?
No.
Base
Yeah.
goal.
All right. So I got Liquid Ox taking it down in the 1. Hard to bet against Ox. I'm gonna go Marty B in the 2. Yeah, I think like his PR is still trying to catch up to where he's actually at. Scritch in the 3. Got the Hall of Famer taking down JR. Sorry, JR.
Really?
No, I mean like not really. Go HSA. Durden in the 4 already happened, but still go Swelly. And then I'm gonna give it to Jerry Damage in the 5, and so that's a prediction of 3-2 IDK. But I'm already wrong on one, so that's 3-2 Chop technically.
I was gonna say,
For heaven's sake, Scritch was never.
Debated.
You and Scritch were never on HSA at the same time.
But
No, but he's still in the Discord. It's a
random.
it's a family event. We get together for barbecues digitally.
Yep.
Ted's there sometimes when he uses his.
Why haven't I been invited to the HSA Discord? You know you want me.
friend pass.
You should play on HSA. You should talk to Sage.
I have. He never responds to my messages. No, I'm kidding.
It might be that you're also captaining in the same series, so it's kind of hard to get you in there.
You
on the
know,
team.
I never thought about that. I never thought that would be an issue. What can I say?
All
It's
right.
like when I tried subbing in series last season. I was
Anyways.
like, captain everything. Yeah, sorry.
Final matchup: Chaos Theory versus Devised Brotherhood. Diamond, take it away.
Oh, it's dying.
To close it out.
Now I can actually read the document because I have my glasses
Oh
on.
my god.
I'm joking. All right.
Diamond was blind until now.
No, I can read. I just didn't look at the doc because I'm not
Oh,
used to
God.
monitors. Okay, so this I think the duo of Clone and Easy Bake will win in the 1 and 2. Sorry, Icicles. I think Risen is gonna bounce back this week and win, and I think T Fox will win. And if Mobile Mike loses again, I'm gonna be very sad because it's Mobile Mike.
No,
It's
no,
not
he's
wild.
not. But he's not mobile Mike anymore.
Yeah, he is.
No, he's not.
He'll forever be mobile Mike.
But he actually has a PC now.
I know,
Now,
but
hold on, JR.
in my
Does he
heart-
own a mobile?
Oh. Does he-
Answer me this.
PC/mobile Mike.
He's PC streamer Mike, but he's mobile Mike still.
Oh, for
Mobile Tower Mike.
I'm waiting till
now
we
I
get,
now I know you're doing this just to troll me.
waiting for smart TV Mike though. I think that's the next generation.
Yeah. Wait, no. Are you saying you're not
Oh,
excited for
God.
Smart Fridge, Mike?
Oh my gosh. Just Amazon Alexa, Mike. He's beating you
Oh,
through an Amazon
God.
Alexa. Alexa,
Alexa,
play this
the
for him.
sports song.
Alexa, play
Alexa,
this
play
card.
Smork.
and this card.
Alexa plays that for us. Choose my card.
Anyways, JR, what do you
Oh
think?
God. This one is extremely tough to call. I'm gonna say Notorious GHP in the 1, Easy Bake in the 2, Risen in the 3, Mike Lowe in the 4, and Timothy Chambers in the 5. So Chaos Theory takes it 3-2.
All right, based. What do you think?
All right. So in the 1, I'm going to give it to the Notorious GHP. In the 2, obviously, ovens defeat icicles. So EC Bake. It's just science.
That is science. Bill
Science.
Nye would agree with that.
Bill Nye, this Hearthstone guy.
No.
Bill
I was
Snyder,
not
the
ready for that.
Hearthstone guy?
Yeah.
Bill Snyder?
The Hearthstone guy.
Risen in the 3, coming back, hard to keep him down. Alexa Mobile, Mike Lowe in the 4.
Electronic Mike. E-Mike.
E-Mike. Very, there she goes. I knew it was going to happen eventually. Let's see. And then the 5, I'm going to give it to Silver T-Fox. And so that will be a 4-1 for Chaos Theory.
All right,
Sorry, Defiance.
you guys want some more hot takes?
Yes.
Yes.
5
Always.
Chaos Theory.
I'm feeling hot. Hot.
5-0 Chaos Theory?
5 Chaos Theory.
What?
Dang.
I mean, you said mobile Mike would, so we take those.
Yeah, that's not hot.
Hey, oh,
You,
Yeah.
If you go 4-1 and you count Mike Lowe out, then that's hot.
Come
Then
on,
that's
Ted.
hot. Sorry.
I mean, I
How
consider
dare you?
I consider kind of hot considering nobody else picked Icicles over Easy Bake.
It's the oven versus the icicle. I don't.
Honestly, the only reason I didn't pick Icicles to win is because I didn't want to honestly, I could actually see Chaos Theory winning this one 5-0 because all of these matches look either decently favored or like pretty close. So I wouldn't be too surprised, but I also didn't want to predict that to 5-0 because I do think that Defiance is actually going to get at least one one match win. So, I like to bet it close. Good mojo and all that stuff.
I mean, we're going to be wrong, and Defias is probably taken this week. So that's the real hot
We'll
take.
see. I mean, at the very least, one of these teams is going to be 0-2 and the other is going to be 1-1. So,
Yes.
Yeah.
make of that what you will.
Or are you sure about that? They could be 0-1-1 together.
I mean,
Ooh.
you're not wrong. I hate that. Why do you have to get so technical, lawyer?
Well, you're the lawyer. I go onto your playing field and we duel.
I sold all my Yu-Gi-Oh cards though, so that's not.
I
Gonna
cast Sangan.
I cast pot of greed, baby.
Joke's on you. Both of those cards are banned.
What does that let you do? Sorry, let's go.
Oh yeah. All right, let's get to our interview.
Oh, epic.
I'll explain what they do after. Let's put it that way.
All right. So my personal interview question for Diamond is since you were the question master, what are some questions you would ask yourself?
Probably something about Eddie. What's it like to get pinged a lot?
That's a good question.
That is a good question.
Yeah.
Don't want to know it though. Nope, can't ask it.
Want to know? Here, hey guys, if you go to THL Discord, I'll stop. Yeah. Wait, do you want me to answer these questions? Or am I just saying questions?
I have a few questions I want to ask.
Wait.
So
We got a score update from
Well, score
PWE.
update
Hold
from
on.
PWE.
No, PW alert.
Why am I? Oh,
I'm gonna predict the 3-2. But
why am I being tagged in this based? What is this blasphemy?
I just
PWE sweeps Zabe? Oh my god.
Big W. Who voted for PWE? Was it
Ooh.
Base?
Oh no, I voted for PWE. Yeah. Oh, that's right. That's what you asked. I'm with it.
Yeah, I just got pinged in THL.
Oh man.
Why did Based? Why did you ping me?
You wanted to know what it was like.
Yeah, you want to know?
I didn't.
I got you.
know.
All right.
Um,
Anyways, Jared, what are your questions?
Well, my first question is because I don't think I've ever asked Diamond, despite all the times we've chatted. Is there a particular THL meta that you consider your favorite?
I mean, I've only played in 2 for a long time. So
Wait, really?
Yeah. I've played 2 full seasons and I won championships in both. And I've played periodically in some. And I
Wait, which seasons? Wait, which seasons did you win? I'm trying to remember.
I think it was season 9 in Legacy and what's the hero one? Do you
Well,
know
what were the teams you played with? Because that
Oh.
would help me.
Team Next Level in Legacy, and then
Oh, that's right.
in what's it called?
Hero.
Yeah. I can get the exact stats. Season 9, I won Legacy. That was my debut season. I had fun because that's when Ngoro was around, and I really enjoyed Ngoro. And then season 8 of Hero as well. But those are one season apart.
Yeah.
So yeah,
That makes sense.
that was my favorite because Ngoro was really fun.
Yeah, my first meta was the Journey to Angora meta, so I definitely really enjoyed.
Wait, that's when you started playing Hearthstone, or?
No, that's when I started playing THL.
Oh, okay.
No, I've been playing THL since closed beta.
Nice.
No joke.
That's-
The first when I got into closed beta was the first day of finals for my first semester of law school. It was
Damn.
quite a momentous occasion. Yeah.
Yeah, it was funny. Me personally, I had a cousin who got into closed beta, and I really wanted to play it, but I couldn't get into the closed, so I've been playing since literally day one of when the game became open.
Yep.
Nice. So I mean, Diamond, I know you're famous for captaining, but I want to know who's your favorite captain that you're playing for right now.
Oh my.
I mean, it's hard to say.
Well, he's one of the captains, though.
No, I mean,
That's the joke. There's a certain individual called
Uh-huh.
Ink.
uh-huh.
They're really good.
Oh,
And they
cool.
helped me a lot at prep. And even last season they prepped and we were on opposite teams. It was kind of hype.
Yeah. Oh wow, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Sounds
you're,
great.
You're my 3rd captain ever.
They're not really. Dang.
Yeah.
So much captaining out of you. Let's get you back playing.
Easy. Yeah.
All right. What kind
The
of
shenanigans.
ice cream? I need to know. I'd like
Oh, yeah,
ice
that's a
cream
good
is
one.
the most important thing in the world.
What ice cream?
What's your favorite
What's your
ice cream?
favorite ice cream?
I like mint chip. It's very good.
Respectable.
That is a respectable choice.
Respectable.
10-year-old me would not agree with that, but 30-year-old me now appreciates mint chip.
Yeah, 10-year-old you is very wrong about it. Okay. So coffee is my favorite, but then mint chip.
I'm not a coffee person. I've never drank coffee.
Coffee
so.
ice cream is so good.
Chocolate chip cookie dough, always.
That's a
Respect.
that's a classic.
Respect. Very much
I mean, I'm not
classic.
saying everybody has to love it, but you can't deny there's
There's something about it.
I'm always going to have a soft spot for that. Like, goddamn.
All right. Well, I think we're probably about done with tonight's show.
Yeah, easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, just make sure you guys pay attention in the Discord to see when the matches will be played this weekend. They'll be announced in content announcements, of course.
Yeah, I know that they were really looking for some matches on the weekend evenings. And I'm not sure where we're at on Schoolstone, so we may be reaching out.
I want to say I'm pretty sure the evenings are released filled.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
Yeah.
Yeah, this weekend, of course, holiday weekend might be a little crazy, but I think some matches will still take place. So
Yeah, definitely.
definitely
Oh,
stay tuned.
wait, hold on. Free Hong Kong with the score update. Let's go. What is it?
Fawn, tell us. Did you win, Fawn?
Before we sign off, this is the last thing, I think, maybe.
Also,
Yeah.
Fish, good luck.
Ooh, and Fish is going to cast, going to be hype.
He's just gonna kill it.
Dr. Fish.
2, 1, 3, 1.
1.
Oh, man. My upset call.
All right.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not that sure.
Anyways, thank you everybody for tuning in tonight, and we'll see you guys tomorrow night for Friday Night Vibes.
Bye.
Enjoy your weekends, everybody.
Yeah.